¿Qué sopa, cómo están? This is Mr. B, your math analyst. In the last video, we were learning how to use trigonometric ratios to determine the missing side. Today, we're going to use trigonometric ratios to determine the missing angle. So if you want to learn about this, keep in tune and let's start with this. So, as I said, today we're going to use trigonometric ratios to determine the missing angle. Okay? Keep in mind the three trigonometric ratios we are working with and the mnemonic that supports us to remember them. So means sine of the angle equals opposite over hypotenuse. Ca means that the cosine of the angle equals the adjacent over the hypotenuse. And TOA means that the tangent of the angle equals the opposite over the adjacent. We're going to use them to determine the missing angle. Okay, so in this first example that you can see here, basically they're asking us for the angle B. Okay, and notice that if that is the reference angle, the sides that are given, so let me point that out here. So the sides that are given are the opposite side and the adjacent side. Why the adjacent? Because it's the one that is nearest to the angle. Okay, so opposite side, adjacent side, that means tangent. Okay, so tangent of theta equals 3 over 4. And this is a key part that we didn't do in the last video when we need to leave the angle isolated and we need to pass the trigonometric ratio. What you need to know is that every time you are passing the trigonometric ratio to the other side of the equation, it's going to pass as the inverse. Okay, so that means that the angle is going to be inverse of tangent of 3 over 4. Okay, so now to use a calculator, okay, you need to look for the following keys. Okay, so remember that here we have the keys of the trigonometric ratios, and if you see in light blue, you have the inverses of them. Okay, every time we need to select the blue keys, we need to press second first. If you're using a scientific calculator, probably you will need to press shift first. Okay, so I'm going to press second tangent. Okay, as you can see, and immediately in the screen of the calculator, you are going to see inverse of the tangent. Now I'm going to input the values, 3 over 4, okay? So here you can see my angles are in degree. So that's the answer, 36.9 degrees. So the angle B is 36.9 degrees. If they were asking us to find the other angle, we can use the sum of the angles. If you don't know how to use the sum of the angles in a triangle, I suggest you to go to this link that appears here, where you're going to see a short demonstration of how to use the property of the sum of the angles in a triangle. Okay, let's go to the next example. Okay, so here they are asking me to find the angle GHF. And what you need to know is that always when we have three vertices that are given in an angle, the angle is going to be the letter in the middle. Okay, so in this case it's angle H. So if I want to follow the order, it's going to be G, H, and F, as you can see here. So basically this is the angle they want to know. Okay, so taking that angle as the angle of reference, that means that they are giving me the opposite side because it's the one in front of the angle, and notice that the other one is the hypotenuse. How do I know it? Because the hypotenuse is always in front of the 90 degrees. Okay, so opposite and hypotenuse, that is sine. Okay, so sine of the angle H equals 400 divided by 1,330. Okay, So I pass the sine to the other side. It passes as the inverse. So sine inverse of 400 divided by 1,330. I'm going to input that in my calculator. So inverse of sine, I need to press second sine, okay, as you can see. And then 400 divided by 1,330, that is 17.5. So angle H is 17.5 degrees, okay, as you can see here. Okay. So now I'm going to show you the last problem that we're going to see about this. Yes, this video is going to be short, however, it's pretty useful, okay? But it's going to be a challenge, okay? So I'm going to show you the example first. I'm going to show you the problem first, and then you're going to pause the video. You're going to try to solve it, and then you're going to come back to check your answer. Okay, so this is the example. It says that the line y equals 3x minus 6 is shown in the figure. The acute angle between the line and the x-axis is labeled there, which is the angle beta. Okay, and they are asking us to find that angle. So pause the video, try to solve it, and then come back. Okay, I suppose that you already solved it. So let's check if you did it well. Okay, so here the difficulty is that we actually do not have a triangle. We have just a line, okay? But we can make extensions and create a triangle. Now, we do not have the measures of the side. How do we work with this? Well, we're going to use the slope of the line. Remember something, the slope of any line it equals to the change in y divided by the change of x. Change of y means this side that is here. So in this case it's 3/1. Therefore, that means that the y side is 3 and the x side is 1. Okay? And that is basically the difficulty of this problem. The rest is pretty easy. So notice that they are giving me the opposite side. Of course, if I know that beta is the reference angle, the 3 is the opposite side, and the 1 is the adjacent side. Okay, so tangent. So that means that beta, tangent of beta, equals 3/1, and now I'm gonna pass the tangent to the other side as the inverse. Okay, so inverse of tangent of 3/1, that is 71.6 degrees. Okay, so this is how we use trigonometric ratios to find the missing angle. Please, before leaving the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, to activate the notifications so you can know every time we upload a video. Also, give a like if you like this video. Go also down, there are some links that connect you to the slides and to practices that we have uploaded for you. If there are any questions or comments that you want to give us, do it, and we're going to be more than happy to answer you. So, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Hasta luego.